This is Rudkowski of WeAreChange.org, and for some reason, this gentle, soft-spoken, respectable, professional journalist has been denied press credentials for the CNN debates. I have been actually put on the do not let in list for the CNN debates. Tried extensively through emails to be there. Okay, to be honest, we did confront all the lead anchors on CNN. We had Anderson Cooper hide in the car from us. So Anderson Cooper has 3 security guards all around him now. Aaron Burnett called police on us. And I mean,
no, I'm sorry.
The only time you really... And Wolf Blitzer tried to hide in a freaking elevator.
You will be held accountable for lying to the American people.
You don't hide in the elevator when WeAreChange is around. That is a public space that we can go into legally. But I've been feeling a lot of pressure because a lot of people, when I'm releasing all these like artistic videos, when I'm releasing all these interviews, all these comments are like, where are the confrontations? Luke, you're known for just going up to these people and asking them really hard questions and getting in their face and demanding truth. Where are you? What are you doing? And people don't understand how hard it is. Do I now risk it? Do I fly all the way out to Los Angeles and somehow talk my way into the debates? What do I do? Oh, we made it! And now we're here at the presidential debates. And let me just give you a little breakdown on how this works. So you might be asking, how do we do it? Some people say persistence, some people say NLP, some people just say luck. I don't even know, but we got in. Okay, let me show you around about how this place, as the presidential circus show, as I like to call it, operates. Right here, we have the filing room, which journalists walk into, sit down on their nice laptops, get press releases, listen to everything the government tells them, ingest it, stuff their mouth with it, and then regurgitate it out to you as news, which is not really news, it's just PR for the rich. Now here, we have the spin room. Now the spin room is where all the action happens. Well, at least for me it does. All the other regurgitators, propagandists, mouthpieces for the government, instead of reporters, puppeteers, are also here. And it's a big mob fest. Some of the candidates, some of the advisors do actually come out here, and when they do, Scott Walker, what would you do with Edward Snowden if you were president?
We're just heading out, but we'll be doing some more gaggles in the future. Thanks.
Would you pardon him, or would you imprison him? Okay. As you could see, sometimes getting an answer is not right. He just stopped for that man. What was his question? Let's find out. Oh, he kissed his butt. That's why he stopped. He wouldn't stop for me because obviously I'm asking a question that is serious, and that's what you also see recurring. And it's really hard to do what I normally do and be persistent and to kind of push it as much as I want to, because there's all these bottom feeding, all these low down and dirty puppeteers who always cut you off whenever you do try to get to an actual point. And it's a huge rush of people who are just pretty much asking the same questions that were in the debates, but now they want it on their camera for some reason. Never expanding the dialogue, never doing any investigative research, never actually going into issues that were not covered in the debates. They're just asking for the same talking points, but with their camera and their video cameras. But this is where the magic happens for me, because here we get to talk to individuals. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We talk to, what was that American Idol's name? Talked to Clay Aiken, for God's sakes. He was here. I don't know what the hell he was doing here. We talked to Lindsey Graham for a little bit. We talked to Rand Paul's senior campaign manager. We talked to Ben Carson. We talked to Chris Matthews. We talked to, who else did we talk to? We talked to a lot of these a lot of You'll see all the new videos coming up on youtube.com/WeAreChange. We'll give you a little bit of the videos that we're not going to be releasing full length in this video. But stay tuned and subscribe, because we're going to have a lot more hard-hitting videos, especially with Rick Santorum, especially with the Rand Paul campaign, especially with Chris Matthews, that son of a... But subscribe. It's going to be worth it. One last thing, if you are a WeAreChange sponsor, if you did go to wearechange.org/donate and you give $5 a month to this free independent news organization that likes to make enemies with very powerful people, if you are one of those sponsors, I'm going to be releasing a very private video detailing exactly how I was able to enter the CNN debates when I was on the do not enter list. That video will be coming soon. and yeah, become a sponsor, help us out, and help grow this independent media operation, because obviously we have a lot against us, but we have you, and with you we have everything. Pro GMO now.
Nick, thanks very much. What an evening. Good evening from the spin room as we continue to look at the candidates on the stage.
You're being just ridiculous.
I mean, it's time. It's time to ask really the hard questions, because there is a Western pro-government slant when it comes to mainstream media. We see that when we see coverage of Putin and Assad, but not coverage of the human rights.